Do women have to prove themselves in flatbed trucking? What's up, everyone? Listen, it's your girl 2Fly. Welcome back to my channel. I took such a long time off because I had to get me all the way right, okay? This is all right now, okay? I've done the work. But listen, I'm kicking off the new year going into flatbed StepDeck Trucking. So this video is going to address a couple of things, but more importantly, do women have to prove themselves in flatbed trucking? Before I get into this, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel Way Too Fly. You need to check out our TikToks. I'm gonna have all the links below. You can go to Way Too Fly Baby, or you can go to Trucker Brown 0. You can also go to Trucker Brown YouTube. I'm a 4-year CDL holder. I've been basically driving consistently for 3.5 years. TV has 10 years underneath his belt. And so we're going back to the basics. We've been through so much turmoil, so much ups and downs, trials and tribulations. And so we wanted to do something a little bit different, a little bit exciting, and that's how we landed in flatbedding. I've been putting up content of me doing flatbed work. I've had a couple load securements now under my belt. I'm getting more and more familiar with load strapping, securement, ratchet binders, just basically just understanding the equipment, understanding the terminology, understanding what I should do, you know, learning the tips and tricks as I go, right? This is all new for me. It's a new beginning. And so as I'm putting up content, I'm a part of the trucking community because I'm with TV, but at the same time, I'm new to flatbed. So I'm not new to trucking, I'm just new to StepDeck, right? So I'm coming, you know, humbly. I would love to know you guys' opinions. I would love to get the feedback so that way I can be better at what I do. As content is being put up, I noticed there is an immediate difference in receiving from men and from women. I mean, duh, right? that goes without saying. But I find it interesting that men are giving me tips, men are welcoming, which I did not think that they were going to do. I thought that for a second, like, you know what? They're going to be like, here's another pretty chick, you know, coming over here, not taking it seriously, you know, not being conscious of what she's doing, not, you know, being aware of the dangers and the safety of doing flatbed and StepDeck work. But as I'm going along and as they're seeing the techniques and they're seeing me manipulate and do things, they're saying, oh, okay, so let me give her a little tip over here, you know, let me, you know, give her some guidance over here, or let me, you know, tell her what could be a different way or so. Totally appreciate the feedback. Now we're going to switch it over to the women. It is completely unfortunate. We know how women get. I gotta know her story, speaking your truth, walking your lie, all that stuff. But you don't know me, right? That's first. And the level of, oh, you're not doing nothing. Oh, you just trying to be sexy. And the comment that sparked this video today: sis, don't be hurting yourself. You ain't got nothing to prove. The same machine that takes the products off will put your tarps back up after you roll it. Been there, did that. When the S over, you will need your back, because I put up me lifting the tarp. First of all, shout out to me. Like Snoop Dogg said, I want to thank me for me, okay? Shout out for me with that one. Let's break this down. Should women have to prove themselves in flatbed or StepDeck or in trucking? Yes. It's called training. They have tests that you have to pass. There's an orientation that you're going to have to prove and show that you drive. They check your credentials. They check your DAC report. They check your CSA score. So yes, you have to prove. See, the problem is that we immediately believe that we are against men. See, let me make this very clear. I do not believe that men and women should compete in any sense, because you're a man and I'm a woman. We're always going to go about it differently. We're always going to see it differently. Now, I can respect you as a man because you guys been doing it before. This was the thing for women to be doing anyway. So women should respect the men in that regard. Because I don't remember growing up hearing no woman that I grew up around saying, oh, I want a StepDeck. I'm going to go truck. I never heard a woman say that. TV was fly girls. They wanted to be sharp, flashy. They wanted to be pampered, taken care of. That's the reality I grew up in. All this now, everyone's an empire, put the world on their back like they're Atlas. I ain't never grew up hearing that. But that forward, yes, you have to prove yourself. Every time you go for a job interview, you're proving that you're a qualified candidate for the job. What happens, so let's take it over to this side. Since she said I don't have nothing to prove and that the forklift people will pick up the tarp and put it back. What happens if I go to a receiver or a shipper and they don't have a forklift? Who gonna put the tarp on there? Let me guess, I gotta use my sex appeal to get the neighboring men that's working just as hard as me to stop what they're doing to put the tarps on my trailer? What are you talking about? See, again, think. And what's funny about this comment from this person, from this lady, her thing is, I'm a one-woman army. That's oxymoronic. Dude, you need a... Like, that's oxymoronic, Mom. You see, you gotta change. You have to change the way you're looking at words. See, words are simple to digest. Y'all gotta stop changing the definition to suit your narrative. A one-woman army will never exist on any planetary alignment. You know what I mean? It's just, it doesn't make sense. One, most women are not in the army. And two, an army is a collective. So you need other people. The word itself does not suggest singularity. I need y'all women to do better. Like, and what I mean by doing better is I need y'all to take it easy. Like, go take a breath, yo. It ain't that deep. Everything don't have to be this up in arms, Rosie the Riveter type of situation. It could just be fun. It could just be something new. Like I said, my take from StepDeck now is, I don't have to do the same thing every day. I'm gonna have some drive days. I'm gonna have some unloading, some loading. I like the fact that every day is going to be something new. Again, should women prove themselves in Flatbed and StepDeck? Yes. The same way they make you prove drive-in, reefer, tanker, hazmat. Should I go on? You have to prove yourself. And if anyone know that, especially, is a black woman, you have to prove yourself, whether you're in competition or not. Half the time, you don't even know you compete. You just wake up and it's just a problem. It's just like, you got to do this and you have to do it stellar. Listen, I come in peace. I'm coming here with a student mind frame. But one thing that I notice a lot of women like to do is come in and act like they know everything. They get a little bit of information, they regurgitate it, and they speak with the conviction as if they have done it. First of all, for you to be an expert in anything, you're going to need 5 years of consistently doing it. 5 years of consistently doing it. I didn't make the number up. The world did. Society did. This is what differentiates you from people that are professional, that hold professional licenses, like doctors, lawyers, right? Accountants, financiers. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, get over yourself. You're going to have good days, bad days. See, my way of thinking now in 2022 is, I'm human. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm not always going to be dialed up for the camera. I'm not always going to have the right things to say. I might change my mind. I know that's a big thing with y'all. You're like the nail to the cross. You said back in '88
like eggs
that you like chimichangas.
First you buy a Honda, now you got a Benz. You ain't got no loyalty.
Listen, I'm having fun this year. Y'all trying to take me out, but I'm gonna need y'all to listen. Get off my table. That's the phrase that pays, yo. Shorty, get off my table. Listen, I'm eating at the table. All right, now you can pull up a chair and have a seat and eat and break bread. I'm all about humility and peace and all that, and harmony. But you can't sit at the table, stand on the table, or tell me you've been there, done that, and all this stuff, and then when I come through, you telling me not to do the absolute best that I can do, be the absolute best version of myself, be the absolute best StepDeck truck driver I can be. Ain't about being the baddest, ain't about being the sexiest, ain't about being the prettiest. What it is about is doing it safely, doing it correctly, and doing it the right way, so that way I'm always on point. So that way I'm always fly. That's why I'm way too fly. Because I'm on a whole different wavelength. I'm not with none of that stuff that keeps you in a basic mindset. So that being said, subscribe to the YouTube channel. and again, I'm not really into the whole tearing a woman down. I'm not
spoke on her appearance or anything.
Yeah, I see. That's the one thing about me. I'm not doing no talking about a woman's appearance. I'm not talking about a man's appearance. I'm not talking about the expectations of what society has put onto us to look and act and react a certain way. I'm not doing none of that. I speak the real, and what I mean by the real, right is right and wrong is wrong. Y'all can digest it the way you want to digest, because at the end of the day, when God calls you home, He gonna ask about your sins. He's never gonna ask you about mine. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you hitting us on TikTok and Instagram. I am blowing it up on TikTok. It's crazy over there, right? Make sure you guys are following TV. Listen, haters, it's okay. Come by with us, yo. Listen, you can't hold on to the hate for so long, all right? Listen, it's been a year. Let it go. Okay. And shout out to Apocalypse. Y'all say he came over.
He gonna get you, though. You be alright.
Apocalypse thinking, she do got a nice page.
I messed around and liked a few pictures. I ain't even mean to do it.
That girl was good.
Then I found myself following her. That's when I knew it was bad.
Shout out to Apocalypse. He a real one. I give him that. He's a real good op. So listen, make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys are following us on TikTok and on IG. If you have any input whatsoever, hate, like, whatever, make sure you hit it in the comment box. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, most importantly, share my